Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we're going to unpack a really fascinating idea about how we communicate. And believe it or not, it all starts with one single, super common word. Okay, so let's start with a simple question. What does the word muscle actually mean? I mean, it seems pretty straightforward, right? But if you had to define it right now, clearly and simply, could you do it? Well, here you go. This is about as simple as it gets. A muscle is a part of the body that pulls to make other parts of the body move. That's it. Super clear, right? Pretty much anyone can understand that. So where'd we get that? It's from the Simple English Wiktionary, a project that's all about making language accessible. But buried on that page is a little clue, a breadcrumb that points to a much bigger story. And this is it, just this one small but critical note. Muscle is on the Basic English 850 list. Now hold on a second. An 850 list? Like a list with only 850 words? What in the world is that? And that one little note? Well, it leads us right to the main question for today's entire explainer. What exactly is the Basic English 850 list? Well, Basic English is what's known as a controlled language. It's a highly simplified version of English, and it was created with one big goal in mind: to be an easy-to-learn tool for international communication, for business, for science. And this is the magic number. The entire system, which, by the way, can express some surprisingly complex thoughts, is built on just 850 core words. So how is that even possible? How can so few words do so much heavy lifting? The power is all in its incredibly clever design. And to see how it works, let's just go right back to where we started, with the word muscle. Okay, check this out. This is how the system gets the most out of every single word. Muscle isn't just a noun, a thing. It's also a verb, an action. Our source gives this perfect example. He muscled his way into the room. You immediately get what that means, right? He used force. He used strength. It's just an incredibly efficient way to use one word. So that's the real key. One word is doing two different jobs. And by letting words pull double duty like this, Basic English just multiplies the power of its small vocabulary. Every single word on that list had to earn its keep. But that kind of efficiency is really only half the story. The selection of those 850 words wasn't random at all. It was a super systematic effort to cover the most essential concepts you'd need for communication. And this table just illustrates that idea perfectly. It's right from our source. Look at how the vocabulary systematically covers the parts of the body. You have words for the head, the torso, internal organs, the extremities. It's a complete, logical system built from this very limited set of tools. Now, you might not hear about Basic English itself every day, but its core idea, simplifying language to be as clear as possible, well, that is more relevant today than ever. You can actually see its legacy all over the place. It's the foundation for controlled languages used in things like technical manuals, where being clear can be a matter of life and death. It's been an inspiration for tons of English learning materials, and of course, it's the whole spirit behind projects like the Simple English Wiktionary, which brings us right back to where we started. And that brings us to the main takeaway. There's a huge, huge difference between being simple and being simplistic. Basic English really proves that working within limits doesn't have to hold you back. It can actually force you to be more creative and even more powerful in how you communicate. So, I'll leave you with a little challenge. Think about a complex topic you know really well. Now, ask yourself, could you explain that big idea clearly and powerfully, but using only simple words? The answer might be more profound than you think.